Yeah, here. Here is student. Can you go there, please, student? Lesson 2B. Lesson 2B. Are you here, student? All of you? Student, are you here? Lesson 2B?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yeah, because nobody answers, so I didn't know if my connectivity is not good.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. Now, student, I have a question before starting this. When you want to be alone, right, and you don't want to listen the noise, right, could be from the city, all right, from a stressful life that we have. So, what is your favorite place in order to be quiet and relax? Do you have a favorite place? Could be in your house or could be outside your house. Can you tell me, please, if you have a favorite quiet place? Nobody?
Me, teacher?
Yeah, Alexia, do you want to share, please? What is a quiet place? Because we have a stressful life, right? Could be some of you, or could be not all of you. But when you want to be alone, right, and you want to relax and you don't want to listen the noise, right, from outside.
No, te va a
So, what
morder.
is your
Oye.
favorite quiet place that you have?
So it's my room
Your room.
because I have the enough uh, privacy. I don't know how to say that.
Privacy,
Uh,
privacy.
privacy.
Yeah.
Yes, and when I close my door, my whole family respect that, and nobody. Uh, ¿Cómo se dice?
Bothers you.
Yes.
Bothers you. Okay. Now, student, as your partner said that the bedroom is the best place, right, for her, the quiet place. Okay. Now, please, here you will watch a video in base of that. My test for quiet time is. So you have here some people. Take a look at the student here. Yeah. The first part is about quiet time. When you want some quiet time, what activities do you do? What other activities do people do to relieve stress and improve their mental well-being? So what activities do you do as students when you want a quiet time?
Me, teacher.
In order to relieve stress and improve your mental well-being. Do you have any kinds of activities that you do? Nobody has any activity?
Me, teacher.
Wait a minute. Sorry.
For me, teacher.
Okay. Tell me, please.
Okay. For example, my quiet place is my balcony. So the activity that I do is see my yard or just listen music or read a book. Something
Right,
calm.
lyric song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Another student, please, that can tell me, please, what are some of the activities that you can do?
In my case, teacher, I prefer read in my quiet time. I read self-help books, for example, Atomic Habits or another that's here self-help, and another write lyric song in play piano and write in paper romantic song.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Mhm. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, these are some of the activities. Thank you very much for sharing. Because now you will watch a video, right, about this. Here you have a student. These people. Listen to these people. Okay. So you are going to tell me which activity that each person below do to relieve stress. Okay. Relief es como calmar el estrés. Superar el estrés. Now go ahead, student.
Mami no está durmiendo. Ya le gusta, le está caminando.
Hello and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Eric Maduro. Today's topic is well-being. We all want to feel healthy, happy, and calm. But in the modern world, with its stressful pace of life, that's easier said than done. So, what do you do to de-stress, relax, and improve your mental well-being?
A few years ago, I was really struggling with work. I wasn't managing my time properly. I was working too many hours and trying to fit too much in. Unsurprisingly, I was getting really stressed. Then I discovered mindfulness, a way of life that emphasizes being in the present moment, like looking at a flower as if you were seeing one for the first time. It really helped because it allowed me to take a step back, prioritize my workload, and make time for me too.
I'm part of an art collective, and it's a great way to relieve stress. We all work on projects together. The current one is Daily Doodle, where each day we all add our own section to the same drawing. It's a lot of fun, and I just love collaborating like that. I find creating the art itself very soothing too.
If I'm stressed or generally not coping well with life's everyday problems, I do origami. I find it so relaxing because you can totally lose yourself in it. People often call it mindless meditation because you're so focused on folding, you forget the stresses and problems of everyday life.
Mindfulness, mindlessness, mindfulness? These are just some of the ways to improve your well-being. And my next guest has tried them all. Gemma Viney is best known as a newspaper columnist, but recently she's also become a well-being expert, even writing a book on the subject. Welcome to the show, Gemma.
Thank you for having me, Eric.
Gemma, your book is called My Quest for Quiet Time. So, and I have to ask this, did you find it?
You'll have to read the book. Oh, I'm only joking. Although you should definitely buy it. Seriously though, I wrote the book because I think quiet time is something we all need, but far too few of us get. I mean, it's ridiculous the way we all run around these days. We're tired, we're stressed, and we're all supposed to just cope with it all. Many of the so-called experts say we can all manage anything if we just set goals and persevere to achieve them. According to them, there's no such thing as too much work. But as far as I'm concerned, that simply isn't true. And that's why I wrote this book, to say to people, it's okay to slow down.
But from what I can gather, the book is also very much about you and your own journey. How did it all start? You haven't always been into mindfulness, have you?
No, frankly, I've never been what you might describe as a relaxed person. A few years ago, I had 2 small children. I was working all the time and I wasn't dealing very well with the pressure. One day, I just decided to take some time off and do something for myself.
And you tried quite a few things that didn't work out as well as might be expected.
You can say that again. The first thing I did was to join the gym. You know, healthy body, healthy mind and all that. Now, I'm sure the gym is brilliant for some people, but let's just say I'm not its biggest fan.
And what did you try next?
Meditating. I thought, sitting down, now there's something I can do. But actually, I found it unbearable. I just couldn't handle the silence. Everyone would sit there with restful, empty minds, and I'd just be thinking, what's for dinner tonight?
What did you do in the end?
I bought a colouring book.
A coloring book? As in a book you color in?
Absolutely. And if you ask me, it's the best kind of therapy out there.
Okay, I need to find out more about this, but we'll need to wait until part 2. Join us then.
Yeah, okay. Thank you for watching this video. Now, as you could see, students in the videos, the people are sharing what they do, what activities they do to relieve the stress. Now, students, according to the first video, Do you have the answer now, student, for this? No, just let me know what you catch, right? As information. What about Kathy? What does she do to cope the stress?
She looked at the flowers, the garden.
Yeah. Okay,
Mentioned
thank you.
she Karen.
Okay,
Salí,
Karen.
salí, fuera.
Student, another student, please. What about Tom? What does he do? Somebody, please. I think that you have the information. Tom. Ruben, what did you listen about Tom? What is the activity that he does?
He does art.
Oh yeah. Okay. Very interesting, right? Because they can feel more relaxed, all right? The art. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. What about Sarah? Let's listen to another student. Carolina Vasquez, what did you get about Sarah?
She mentioned that she does origami.
Okay, good. All right. Have you ever practiced that, student? Do you like doing that? No, nobody from the class. It's using papers, right? To make different shapes of animals or things.
Me sometimes, teacher, while I'm listening to class at the uni.
Okay. Thank you very much. What about Gemma? A volunteer, please, now from the group.
Paint color books.
Yeah, thanks, right? I think that nowadays, right? So some people prefer and they start coloring shapes, like the famous mandala. Okay, so that is one. Yeah. Okay. Now, student, these are the activities that these people do to relieve stress. Now, please, we are going to do the next activity. Okay. Please, a minute, please. I want that you can complete about what you have listened, right, from the video. Complete the extract with the correct form of the verb in the box. Do you remember, student? So what verb do you consider goes to number one? You have the verb collaborate, handle, cope, and manage.
Manage?
Which one?
Number one.
Number one, manage. Okay, let me write, please. Yeah, we're going to write. Can you read the whole sentence, please? Manage.
I wasn't manage my time properly. I was working too many hours and tried to fit too much in.
Yeah, okay. But now, student, be careful, right? Because, yeah, you are using manage. I'm going to write how you said, but I think that, yeah, okay, after we are going to see the answer, all right? Number two, who has the answer for number two?
Is
collaborating. Collaborate, okay. And Ahael, please, can you read the whole sentence, please?
We all the work on projects together. I just love collaborating like that.
Oh yeah, collaborating, she said.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. After we correct this, right, information. Number three, what do you have in number three, if I'm stressed? Volunteer, please, volunteer. You can raise your hands if you want it.
Coping.
Yeah, okay, please, Jalmar, read the whole sentence.
I'm stressed or generally not coping well with life's everyday problems. I do origami.
Coping, you said. Yeah, coping. Okay. Now the last, what do you think is the last student? I tried meditating. Somebody please from the class?
I'm a teacher. I tried meditating, but I just couldn't handle the silence.
Handle the silence. Yeah. Handle es como manejar. Yeah. Now let's see, please, if you have the same. Here. Yes. Now, please pay attention to the conjugation of the verb. Right. The first one, managing, right here. Collaborating, coping, and handling. Remember that after certain verbs, you have to write the next verb with ing. Yeah. Okay. Do you copy, student? Did you check your sentences?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Now let's continue, student. Because in this video we are learning, all right? So from people what they do in order to handle the stress. But now, student, I want you to do the following thing, right? Please, you have a vocabulary section here. Vocabulary section. Please go to page 117. 117. And you will go here. 2B, vocabulary, life skills and well-being. We are going to do it quickly this. What are you going to do? You are going to connect, student. Here, you are going to connect the bold words in phrases
2.7.
from 1 to 6, from 1 to 6, with definition
Persevere.
from A
B.
to F. Okay? Listen to me
2.
carefully and also
Collaborate.
read well the instructions.
A. 3.
Yeah.
Handling.
You have to find
D.
definitions for sentences.
4.
In this
Manage.
case, bold words from 1 to 6. The definitions are from A to F. Okay? Then match from 7 to 11 with definition from J to K. Clear, student? I think it's better in this way because you will have just some sentences for the first group. Is it clear, student, the instructions?
3. Handling. D.
Student, let me know, please. Are they clear, the
4.
instructions? I'm talking about the instructions.
Teacher, can you repeat, please?
Yeah, of course. Now, please, you have to connect. Okay, you have to connect this from number 1 to 6 with definition from this, from words A, B, C, D, E, F. You have to find one of these definitions. If you said for the sentence number 1 is letter B, right here, letter B. Okay? When you finish the 6 first sentences, especially the bold words, so you are finding the definition here for the bold words, por las letras en negrita. After, you are going to do the same with the other part. Okay, so it means that you are going to find the definition for this. From 7 to
Manage.
11, from here.
E. 5.
With this definition.
Prioritize your workload.
Now is it clear? ¿Ahora sí se entiende?
C.
Student?
Yes, miss. Thank you.
6.
Okay, do it please quickly. Okay?
Shown initiative.
Yeah, how many minutes?
F.
¿Cuántos minutitos le vamos a dar?
7.
6 minutes, I think it's okay.
Cooperate. I.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
8.
Everybody, please
Set
concentrate
goals.
on this exercise.
H. 9.
2, 3, 4.
Deal with.
6.
J. 10.
Go
Cope.
ahead and sit.
K. 11. Take the initiative. G.
Y esta que está agarrando el perro, también en la boca, mira esa alfombra. Esa alfombra.
By the way, student, have you finished the definition, please, for those words that you have here in the first part?
No yet, teacher. One moment,
Not yet,
please.
okay. 2 more minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's time, student. Yeah, all right. Have you finished, student? Everybody?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's good. Now, student, quickly, please, let's see. Because this part is vocabulary, what I need you to do is just check, please, okay, what do you have? Let me please show you the answers and quickly, student, check please your responses. Now, here, student, you have the letters. Let me make it bigger. There you have the student. All right? Now, student, I want that you can listen, please. All right, listen the pronunciation about the word, student, because sometimes it could be that, all right, so we are not pronouncing well, especially if we have new words. Listen, please.
2.7. 1. Persevere. B. 2.
Collaborate.
A. 3.
Handling.
Katie.
D.
Katie.
4.
Manage.
E.
It.
5.
Prioritize your workload.
C. 6.
Shown initiative.
F. 7.
Cooperate.
Cooperate.
I. 8.
Set goals.
H. 9.
Deal with.
J. 10.
Cope.
K. 11.
Take the initiative.
G.
And now, my question is, student, is, all the definition that you have here in this exercise, are they clear for you, student, the definition? Are the definition clear for you? Carla, Liliana, you want to say something?
Yes, teacher. Can you explain handling exactly what is, teacher?
Handling.
Yes.
Letter G. Yeah. Is that the only one? Handling. Let's go to letter G. Now here, A, B, C, G. Take action or respond successfully to a difficult feeling or situation. Handle es como manejar algo. ¿Ven? Entonces, eso significa handle. Handle the situation. But in this case, you take an action. Se toma acción sobre algo. Bien, para poder tener una respuesta, en este caso, positiva. ¿Ok?
Es como decir
That
mantener bajo control, teacher. Algo por decir así.
Yes, we can say that. Yeah, if you want to use this, but I think it's similar in Spanish. Take an action or respond successfully to a difficult feeling or situation. Because we need to find a solution and you have to handle that. So that is handle. Como manejar algo, ¿no? Con el propósito de poder obtener una solución positiva. Now, clear, student, now? Do you have any other, student?
Workload, teacher.
Work. Yeah. What is the definition that you have?
What's the meaning of workload?
Yeah, but let's go to the definition. In what letter do you have the definition?
Letter C.
Letter C. Okay, in letter C is defining right here. You need to prioritize your workload so that they meet all your deadlines. Okay, letter C. Decide which tasks are the most important and do the first. So it means that you have to say, okay, this is going to be the first thing that I'm going to do. This is my first task and this is very important. Your workload is like your task. Es como su trabajo, su tarea. And in this case, it says you need to prioritize your workload. Priorizar, ¿no? Sus tareas. So that you meet all your deadlines. Para poder llevar
Okay,
a cabo.
miss. Thank you.
Okay. It's very, very interesting, this definition, student. Because sometimes we want the translation, all right, of a specific word. But here it's giving, all right, like a sentence, right, that defines a word. Okay, now, student, after reading this, if you don't have any other question, student, please, we can go back to the unit 2, lesson 2. And here there are some of the situations that I want that you can consider. These are 3 questions. Student, here I want that you can answer to me, right? Answer to me. Now, here you have like 3 questions, right? Yeah, 3 questions. But I wonder you can please tell me your own opinion about this. What do you think about it? So we have practiced, right? We have practiced the vocabulary. Now tell me this. How well do you manage your time when studying or at work? So how is your day? Think about that. How do you manage your time when studying or at work? That is the first question. Now, please let us to another student to read. Start thinking about the answers. Oriana, please read the question number 2 to have an idea.
Okay. Have you set any goal for yourself recently?
Yeah, think about your goals, student. Have you set any goals in your life recently? Could be for next year, for next month, or next week. But think about that, student. I think that everybody, okay, has at least, all right, one goal, right, for achieving. Now, what about number 3? Question number 3 is very interesting because we are talking about this topic. Daniel Guzman, please go ahead and read, please, the 2 questions.
Number 3, teacher.
Number 3.
Okay. How do you cope with stress? What activity do you do to relieve stress?
Okay, relieve
stress.
Huh? Now, student, I want that you can please now think about these three questions. Okay, you have learned the vocabulary, you have studied definitions, right? Now I think that you are able to give answers, right, to your partner. I'm going to give you the chance just to talk some minutes with your partner, all right? And now please share what you think about this. Yeah. Okay. Now please. Okay, I wanna see you, please. Everybody. Let me give me a minute, please.
¿Por qué estás con chompa? ¿Qué verga, pana? ¿Qué pasa aquí?
Now, please, student, is it clear what you are gonna do, student? Do you have any question about the 3 questions that you have here? No? Please, student, I'm going to give you like a 6 minute, I think, 7, no more than that, student. Now, please answer to your partner because I think that is especially question number 3, student. It's gonna be one of the questions for it could be alright for discussing in oral test because you are learning in the whole unit about activities that we can do to relieve some kinds of problems. In this case, we are focusing about stress. Okay. Now I will make the small groups, all right, for you, and you will share your opinion. Before going, student, do you have any question for me or not? Not? Okay, I will make a student now the group, all right? Give me a minute, please. Give me a minute.
Credit strategy for studying.
Now we are 23, I think. Okay, now student, some minutes to share what you think about these activities, all right? Some minutes. I think that you can discuss more about question number 3 because it's very interesting. Okay?
Recreational.
¿Qué está comiendo? Dulce, ¿para quién le dio dulce? La otra, es un limón, esta cochina, mira.
Limón.
¿Quieres que te lleve al mercadito
What?
verde?
No.
Ahí se refresco. ¿Ah?
A ver, a ver si quiere que vaya.
We have to share. We have to share our opinions. That are 3 questions. In only we.
Son los del ejercicio B, ¿no?
¿Cómo?
Son los del ejercicio B. Sí, las 3 preguntas.
That is
Ay.
Tu bolsón, hija. ¿Está en el auto? Sí, se la también.
Ay. Creo que sería.
Cuando dice cope with stress en la pregunta 3, cope más o menos a qué hace alusión, ¿saben?
Creo que sí, pero ¿cómo manejas el estrés? ¿Qué actividades realizas para estresarte?
Ok, gracias. Yeah. I try exercise. I just do. I just to exercise.
Vení, Samara, va a tomar refresco.
Debería ser hombre, ¿no?
No le vas a dar este refresco a los oye.
I
jog in the mornings.
I jog in the morning.
No, ya me dio flojera ahí. Ver a la vieja ahí, no. Todavía no acabamos.
Areas for my blue, the green area in no. Ya te lo toco la área verde. Blue. Ya, ahorita.
Qué lío tener auto. Todo el tiempo es meterle plata a los autos. Peligroso andar así. Toma tiki.
Gracias.
¿Cuál?
El auto, pues, la balata.
Ok, ¿terminaron o le falta?
No pueden andar.
Yo termino.
No es peligroso, lo que ven adelante. Primero ven adelante, después ven atrás.
Creo que le falta un poquito más a Celia. Stay through the small area in the morning.
Thank you, student. Yeah, thank you, student, for sharing, student, your opinion. Okay. Yeah, we would like to have more time to discuss more, but those questions are very important, especially the question number 3. I said that you can consider for oral test. Okay, because this lesson is based on activities that we do to relieve the stress. Now, student, go please to next point in your book, and you have here this skill, understanding attitude and opinion. Okay, that is very important, student, when we listen to understand the attitude of the person who is talking and also the opinion. Now, understand someone's attitude toward or opinion of something can be just as important as understanding factual content. Okay? So, student, when we are listening to people, we need to consider these aspects, right? The attitude and also opinion. Now, the first is directly stated opinion. For example, you can express in this way. Let us to Javier Orellana. If you can read please the first example, right? So what is directly stated opinion? Let's understand better through this example. Please, can you read the first one? You have an example about it. Javier. Your microphone, please. Javier.
Teacher, mi micrófono no da.
No, but we can hear you. Podemos escuchar. You can just read, please.
Okay.
Directly stated opinion.
Yeah, the first, no? I found it unbearably. If you ask me, yoga's the best therapy.
Yeah.
Personal
now, student,
best.
so this person
C1
is expressing
workbook.
this thing, right? The person
Copyright
said,
Richmond
I found it
Santillana Global
If you ask
SL
me,
2019.
the best therapy. Okay, so it says you are giving here an opinion about these kinds of activity. So it's the best. That is, a student, the first example, right? Now let's go with the second one. Please, Anna Jael, can you read the second example, please?
I'm not the biggest fan of Mendes School or Mendes Snake. I'm sure some
1.1
people love art.
1.
Kate's mountain bike
now,
costs
students, here, the
$700.
person is giving, all right, for expressing something, but in this way, indirectly stated, or softening opinions. So that's what it says. I am not the biggest fan of mindfulness. So it's a softened opinion. You are not being so rude, right? So you are being like a polite, right? We can say that's what is soft, right? The way how you express this. You said, I'm not the biggest fan of mindfulness. I'm sure some people love art. Okay? Now that is an example, student, how you can say something in this way when you give opinion. So it means that you don't have to be so rude, student. Now, finally, you have the third one is general attitude. For this, we are going to ask another student to read this. Dena Rebollo, can you read please the example?
Is there number 3?
Yeah, general attitude.
General attitude. Does the speaker look and sound positive or negative about the topic? Be careful. The speaker may first introduce an attitude or opinion that others hold, and then express a different personal opinion.
Yeah, student. So you are learning, student, how you can express this, how you can understand attitudes, and how you can give opinion, student. Always, I think that we need to be not so strong, right, in our words. Now, for example, in being expressing here a general attitude, or when you understand this situation, it says, does the speaker look and sound positive or negative about the topic? So you can recognize this. If the speaker in this case, sounds positive or negative, because you will listen to the person. Okay? So the attitude of the person, you are going to listen, right, through his word or her words. Yeah, okay. Now, student, these are just some examples for you, student. Now, let's continue, and we are going to see examples. Now, here in this second part, student, you just have to tell me something. You will watch or listen again, and you are going to tell me if the sentences are true or false. Okay, true or false. Yeah, but let me, student, assign this. Can I assign to you this video, student, at home? ¿Puedo asignarles esta tareita como video para que puedan observar o digo mirarlo en sus casitas? Okay? And you can please answer the question. Is it possible, student? Yeah, at home. Yo voy a anotar. Okay. And you can have the chance to listen again, student. Okay, the video. Please do it at home, right? Watch the video and answer this. Yeah, this activity, you can do it, student, by yourself. Now, let's go to next page, student, and here you have another kinds of things that you are going to learn. Yeah. Number 5 is about the second part of the show, and you need to answer the question about therapies. What kinds of therapies did a friend suggest that Gemma try? Is this type of therapy new? In which situation was it first used? Is Eric's attitude to this type of therapy positive or negative by the end of the show? Now let's listen and see in the second part.
Sure.
Let's listen to the second part. Remember, here you watch the first part, but now here you will listen to the second. Here. Okay. Watch. Yeah, and you have some expression here about the person that is going to share the experience, right? But first of all, you have to answer the question that you have above. Okay? Yeah. Let's watch the video, student.
Welcome back. Today, I'm here with Gemma Viney, author of My Quest for Quiet Time. We're discussing the art of mindfulness, and for you, Gemma, it seems art is definitely the correct word.
That's right. After trying so many different things, I wanted to do something that was, well, a bit fun. So when a friend suggested art therapy, I thought, why not?
Art therapy? What exactly is that?
First, I should point out that it's nothing new. People have created art to reduce anxiety and stress for years. But in the past, art therapy was mainly a medical term, as it was patients. While today's art therapy is similar in that people are using it to cope with stress. It's no longer just a medical thing. Everybody's doing it, and it can be any kind of art you want. Some people do origami, and some people dance. The basic idea is that it's something creative, something to lose yourself in.
And you decided on coloring books?
Don't sound so surprised. I think have become one of the most popular forms of mindful meditation. In 2012, the Scottish illustrator Johanna Basford wanted to do something different. So she published an adult colouring book. It began selling millions of copies and appearing on the bestseller list. Now, there are all kinds of adult colouring books, from underwater themes to forest scenes. And the next time you're in a cafe, a library, or even on a train, take a look around. You'll probably see somebody colouring.
Okay, now I might get in trouble for saying this, but aren't coloring books for children?
Eric, you really should know better. Of course, traditionally colouring in was a children's activity, but we can learn a lot from that. And it's easy to start too. All you need is a colouring book and some pencils. At first, I must admit, I really wasn't sure. Let's just say I'm not the most artistic. I tried painting, but the best I could do was a house that looked like the work of a child. Origami really wasn't my thing, too much folding. But with colouring, I could realise my artistic vision. Looking good. I hope you feel more mindful too.
I think I do. Thanks, Gemma. And thank you for watching. And remember, do try this at home. See you next time.
So what is your opinion about this student? Would you like to try using coloring books? Would you like to color books, student? Is it a good activity, student? What is your opinion of it?
Yes, teacher.
Would you like?
Yes, teacher.
It seems very interesting.
Teacher.
Mm-hmm. So you can try it, student. It's one of the therapies, right? To cope es como sobrellevar, ¿no? To cope the stress or relief. Yeah. Okay. So try the student. Now let's go quickly to the answers, student. And tell me, please, what answers you have for these 3 questions? Okay. Here. What kinds of therapy did a friend suggest that Gemma try? Yeah, you know the answer, student. Tell me, please, quickly. What is the answer? What kinds of therapy?
Art therapy. Art therapy.
Yeah, art. Yeah. Okay. So that is called. Yeah. Okay. Talking about art, right? Yeah, that's good. Is this type of therapy new? What is the thing, student, or the answer that you got?
Art therapy is a new teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In which situation was it first used? Do you remember the information?
It says it was for medical situations.
Yeah. Okay. Student, do you have any other answer? Or the same as your partner? But what about the Eric's attitude to this type of therapy? Is it negative or positive? What is the attitude that Eric has about this therapy? At the end of the show. So how did you find it? Is Eric's attitude to this type of therapy positive or negative by the end of the show?
It was positive, I think, because he was coloring a book.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a student, all right? So this person is showing the attitude about something is student. And you can realize that I think that he would enjoy, right, doing this. Thank you very much. Now, I don't know if you remember something here in order to continue. Complete the notes about Gemma's experience with one word in each blank. Do you remember, student? Coloring books?
Is the 2012?
2012. Yeah, I will write for you. 2012. Yeah. So continue reading, student. It's possible that you will remember. Picture of. Do you have any?
On the water.
Forest.
Which one? Go ahead, student. Stop, please. Stop.
On the water.
Pictures of water.
On the water.
Things or, but what about number 3? Forest.
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 Yes.
You said forest here. And here you said water?
Underwater.
Underwater.
The water?
Yes.
On the water.
Underwater, you said, all right? Or you said of the water? Yeah, okay, don't worry. Yeah, I'm writing what I'm listening, right? Yeah, adults, like children, can be completely in the
moment.
In the moment? Yeah, okay. Continue, please. At first, Gemma wasn't sure about coloring as an activity. She isn't very
Artistic.
artistic. But she has found it's a great way to be mindful. Yeah, let's see, please. Your answers. Take a look at it. Yeah, the only mistake is forest, singular, not forest. Very good, student. Now, student, with this activity, we are trying to understand about how people express their opinion and how we can understand them, student, right? Their attitude. Okay, thank you. Now, student, so far we have finished these videos. And one more thing about the video, student. Yeah, but this is something that you can practice alone, student, as well. All right, you don't need to, or I don't need to make you practice this individually in class, right? Because you know, right, that you have here just some examples, and the thing is that you had to do it by yourself. Now, the thing that I'm going to explain is that in some words, student, when we are talking fast, so we don't pronounce all the words, student. So that's what it says, the disappearing in fast speech. Cuando hablamos rápido, no siempre pronunciamos todo, ¿no es cierto? Entonces vamos a ver cómo ustedes pueden también practicar esto. ¿Okay? In fast speech, the sounds can disappear from the middle of the word. It usually disappears before the sounds L, N, and R in longer words. Before L, for example, traveler. Okay? Fíjense, traveler. Becomes traveler. Entonces, es así como se pronuncia de una manera rápida. Entonces, ustedes van a practicar esto. Fíjense, se desaparece, ¿no es cierto? El sonido de traveler. ¿Okay? Entonces, ya no pronuncian eso.
Traveler.
Entonces, directamente traveler. Before N, personal. And becomes personal. So you don't pronounce it here. You take out.
Personal.
Before R, generally. Becomes generally. In that way, it is. So please, you have more example here. Sometimes the whole syllable disappears when the two consonants on either side of the E sounds are the same. For example, library. Becomes library. ¿Bien? Entonces, ahí desaparece, ¿no? And probably becomes probably. Because they sound the same at the end. Y sucede porque suena lo mismo, ¿no? Al final. Por eso es que solamente se queda con un probably. Okay, now student, I think this is something that you need to practice. I want that you can practice student this at home. Yeah? And also you have here listen. Now, please, you will practice this with your audio. Van a practicar con su audio. ¿Bien? Traten de imitar el sonido. Esto es un ejercicio que ustedes tienen que hacerlo. Muy bien. Cuando estén haciendo la práctica, traten de mover su boca para que el sonido salga correctamente. Entonces, eso les va a ayudar, es como un pequeño trabalengua. ¿Bien? Entonces, como van a estar solos, va a haber mucho más mejor, va a haber confianza en ustedes y van a tener una mejor práctica. ¿Okay? Entonces, practiquen estos sonidos. Yeah. Okay, so far, student. So next class, on Monday, student, we are going to start the new lesson, all right? Missing out. Yeah, we finished, I think, next week, all right, this lesson unit number 2. We have 2 more lessons. Student, I have given to you the assignment of uploading the workbook, unit number 1. Please do it, right? Do it. Do you have any question? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta hasta acá?
Teacher, el primer examen, ¿hasta qué unidad va a ser?
El primer examen va a ser hasta la unidad, son 5 unidades para este examen, ¿no es cierto? Para el primer curso. Bueno, en realidad el libro tiene 10 unidades, entonces, como tiene 10 unidades, para este nivel solamente son 5. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer es tomar de 3 unidades. ¿Muy bien? Ahora le voy a explicar por qué. Primero, déjenme, pues estoy yendo a la lista de asistencia, ahora tengo ingreso y le explico. Recuerden que nuestras clases van a terminar el 22 de diciembre, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, vamos a acelerar un poquito, digamos, ¿no? Entonces, vamos a tomar las 3 primeras unidades, cosa que para la segunda parte nos dé un tiempito porque quiero hacer algunas actividades de speaking, entonces, y eso toma tiempo para una clase, no se puede hacer en una clase a veces o que todos puedan hacer la presentación, ¿ya? Entonces, vamos a tomar en la unidad 1, 2 y 3 el primer parcial, ¿muy bien? ¿Ya? Y para el final va a ser solamente la unidad 4 y 5. Bien. ¿Es it clear?
Teacher.
¿Ya? Muy bien, ahora sí nos vamos a la lista de asistencia. Todos por favor con sus micrófonos encendidos para que así pueda hacerlo más rápido, por favor. Ya, recuerden que los viernes les dije que vamos a pasar hasta esta hora, por favor. Ya, vamos. María Belén Aguilar.
Present.
Ya, Liliana.
Present.
Marcos Chingale.
Present.
Brenda Ferrujín.
Present, teacher.
Harry.
Present, teacher.
Shareli. Giselle. Shareli, no. Giselle. Lorena.
Teacher, Fuentes.
Lorena Alexia.
I'm here, teacher.
Ok, ya le estaba poniendo. Rodrigo.
Present, teacher.
Elisama.
Present, teacher.
Roberto. Lazo. Bianca.
Present.
Valeria.
Present, teacher.
Rubén.
Present, teacher.
Javier.
Present, teacher.
Santiago. Santiago Otero.
Present, teacher.
Oriana.
Present.
Naomi. Naomi Paz. Dena.
Here, teacher.
Ya. Yalmar.
Present, miss. Present.
María Fernanda.
Present, teacher.
Melina.
Present, teacher.
Carla Janine.
Present, teacher.
Ingrid Urquiza.
Present, teacher.
Carolina.
Present.
Ana Jael.
Present, teacher.
Ok. Naomi. Carlos. Y Shareli. They are not here. Okay, thank you, student, for being in
Teacher.
class. Please, I'm going to work in the platform. Trabajen en la plataforma. Yeah, tell me, please, Harry.
Estaría hasta domingo
Claro.
11:59, ¿no? Habilitado. Porque el lunes ya sería el stop ahí, ¿no? Para el workbook. ¿Me aclara esa duda, teacher, please?
Yes.
Oh, sure. Thank you, teacher.
Y sí, claro, le aparece, ¿no es cierto? En el classroom. ¿Hasta cuándo le aparece? Hasta el domingo, ¿no?
Ya, teacher. Lunes
Ya
sería
lo tienen que-
el
Ajá,
stop ya.
ya. Ajá. Sí. Súbanlo, por favor, traten de subirlo en PDF, conviértanlo para que sea mucho más fácil la revisión. ¿Ya? Y la plataforma también, ¿ya? De la unidad 1. Para que así se liberen de una vez de la unidad 1. Ok, thank you, student.
Okay.
See you, student. Bye, student. See you next class, student.
Sí, teacher.
Bye, teacher. See you.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, bye.